for the first thing, I'm going to start with my brows. And you guys chose the BH Cosmetics Brow Pro Palette, which looks something like that. And I'm just gonna scoot up here and adjust myself here in my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna take this spoolie on this brow product and run it through my brows. So I'm just taking it on an angled brush, which looks like this, to fill in my brows. And I'm going to, I think, go into this dark shade right here in the middle and start filling them in. I do like this palette. I think it's very universal and great to fill in, you know, like other people's brows, especially if you're a freelance makeup artist, or if you just want to do it on your friends, or even if you dye your hair a lot. That way you don't have to buy multiple products, you know, and it's super affordable. Just taking the spoolie and running it through. Alright, now that my brows are filled in, I am going to move on to, I think I'm going to do my eyes first. And so for concealer, I'm going to use to prime. You guys picked the e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer. Just going to use this on my lids. And then I'm just using it, or I'm using my finger, to distribute the product. So it's kind of dark up, might not be light enough to highlight, you know, underneath my eyes and things, but we'll give it a shot. Just gonna apply a little more to make sure I cancel out those veins. Okay, so now I'm gonna just set my eyes, and you guys picked the Coty Airspun. This is a really good powder, and it's so inexpensive. I do believe it's maybe $5. It was a while ago since I bought it, but it was around that price. But yeah, and I mean, like, look at how much you get, and it says somewhere how much you get. Probably ripped off. It says it probably right here where I accidentally ripped it off. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot, and it says that it's been around since 1935. It's been around for a while. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed and set, for the palette, you guys picked the Dose of Colors Katie x Desi Frication palette, which looks like this. And as you know, this is one of my favorite beautiful palettes. I'm not really sure where I want to go with my eye look today. What do you guys think I should do? What color should I do? I wish you guys could like talk back, you know, give me like feedback and stuff, like as we're talking and being like, oh yeah, do that, do this. I'll just start with this color here for a transition color and see where that takes us. I think I'm gonna stay in like the neutral color. So next I think I'm going to go into, I don't know. Actually, let's pop some pink into it. I'm gonna dip into this shade here, which is called Girl Bye. And I'm also just gonna place that in the crease. But, you know, stay in like more neutrals. Because I think last time I used this palette in a video, I did the blue color. Oh, dang it, just dipped into the wrong color. Having like one of those days I don't feel like I'm getting my eyes even, you know, where you like add a little bit more and then you look at the other one, you're like, oh, add a little bit more. And you're just like going back and forth. Going to go into this really pretty shade right here called Just a Kiss. I mean, let me just swatch it for you because it's beautiful, even though I'm gonna put it on my face. Can you guys see that? Like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna use that shade, but then, I don't know, should we use a pink too? Should we use this pink called Try Me? Here, I'll swatch this one too so you can see it. I mean, look at how beautiful those two are. Should I just swatch the rest of them so you guys can all see what they look like? I mean, the rest of the shimmer shades, because holy cow, they are so pretty and like so inspirational. I mean, inspiring. Like, you're just like, oh, I could do this with that and I could do this with that. But here's the rest of those shimmers. I think they're so gorgeous and the color payoff is great. What you have is what you get here. So I think I am gonna use the pink a little bit. Maybe I'll do like pink on the outer corner and then the gold shimmery shade on the inner. you think? I'm just taking it on my finger and going to like dab it on. I found that using my finger is the best way for me to apply these shades. So pretty. And don't worry about me making a mess. I mean, yes, I always make a mess, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with a makeup wipe afterwards, so don't worry about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Just a Kiss here and put it on the rest of the lid, meeting up with the pink shade. As I said, I was gonna go like neutral. Just gonna be neutral, simple look. Just kidding. But hey, who says you can't wear sparkles on an everyday basis, right? Some glitter. I like it, I like it. So next with that brush that I've been using for the crease colors, I'm just gonna go ahead with no additional product and just running that through. Pretty, it kind of toned it down a little bit. I like it. Okay, so with that angled brush I used earlier for my brows, I'm gonna dip into this dark brown shade here called Cheens. Is it called Cheens? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't pronounce it. Anyway, I'm just gonna use it as a liner. You can use eyeshadows as a liner if you didn't know, and that it just creates a more of like a softer look and not like, you know, a harsh eyeliner would. And I'm just going to do that today. I do like liners and I do use them. I just think a softer look would be pretty with this look. Can you tell a difference between this eye and this eye at all? I'm liking it so far. Maybe I should wing it out just a little bit. Nothing dramatic, just a little bit. As I say just a little bit, I'll probably have it, you know, like out to... Alright, so now I'm just gonna take a wipe and clean up the edges, and then we'll also sharpen up my wing there. Also, if you're not good with doing eyeshadow or a wing, it's also really nice to practice with eyeshadow because it's really easy to clean up, and it's easy to just like, you know, apply a little bit more if you take too much off too. Just pressing down the edges a little bit. And I took a little too much off this, so I'm just gonna, and it's back. It's that easy. Try it. I think I got glitter in my contacts. It's okay, I'll just be seeing sparkles for the rest of the evening. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to my face, and for primers, you guys picked the Infallible Glow Lock Primer by L'Oreal. I have glitter all over my hands from that eyeshadow. I think putting primer on is my favorite part. I say, you know, like everything's my favorite part, but honestly, it always feels so good after you put it on. I like this primer because it's like super moisturizing, but then it gives a really nice glow too. Obviously it said glow in the, you know, name, the description, but I'm just confirming that it really does. Okay, so next you guys voted for lashes, and so I'm gonna put them on before I do the rest of my face because I don't want to be like, you know, I always rest my hand on my face when I apply lashes, and so I don't want to mess up face makeup. We got them open. And so for today, I decided I'm going to be using the Ardell single lashes, like that. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara first. And you guys picked the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on just a light coat of it before I put on my lashes. Struggling to get it open. And then curling my lashes first. Okay, now I'm just gonna let my mascara dry before I put on lashes. Have you ever guys tried to do individual lashes before? I like them. They tend to be, I don't know, like, I go back and forth if they're like easier to apply than like a lash strip, or if it's, you know, easier to just like do individual. The nice thing about individual ones is you can like just build up like how thick and voluminous you want your lashes to be, or if you just want them, you know, more bold on the outside, or, you know, like going out, or if you want them all the way in. Anyway, yeah, it's just like you can customize it however you want, which is nice. But then I also like doing lashes too, so I don't know what I like better. For my lash glue, I'm gonna use the Duo Lash Glue. I think this works really well. I don't really ever have to worry about it coming off. The key to making your lashes stay is making sure that your glue is nice and tacky. So you want to wait like up to 30 seconds for it to be really nice, where you can blow on it and sticky. I'm going to use a mirror. Okay, got one on. I think I'm gonna do 3 individual lashes just on the outside. I feel like these do take longer, you know, because you're like applying separate ones. But so now that lashes are done, I'm just gonna go ahead and run some mascara again, just a light coat through them so that it ties them all together. Oops, getting hair in it. I just went for a very natural eye look today. I mean, lashes wise, lashes wise, lashes wise, lash wise. That was really hard to say. And in conclusion, I feel like lash strokes are easier, at least for me, I don't know. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of the face. Moving all my little hairs out of the way. And for, let's be already the primer. Okay, so for foundation, you guys picked the Healthy, or Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which I'm still loving. What did you guys think of my foundation review? Did you enjoy it? I had a lot of fun putting it together. I think that's one of my favorite things so far, is to like review, you know, and do like wear tests. Let me know if you have something that you want me to test out, because I'd love to test out for you, or I might even have it already. But if I don't, then test it out for myself as well. And I'm going to just apply this with a brush. Would you guys want to see a lash video, like how I apply my lashes and tips and tricks? Would you be interested in that? Let me know down below. And don't be afraid to comment on the videos, guys. I want to hear what you guys think and feedback, because I don't want to be, you know, like doing videos and stuff that you guys don't care about or you don't want to see. I want to be putting out content that you guys do want to see, you know what I mean? Because I want you to be like, not interested, not interested, not interested, and then every once in a while there'll be a video like that you're interested in seeing, you know what I mean? So let me know. Comment down below. Making sure I take it down the neck. And I'm just gonna apply some to my sponge and then just press it all over the rest of the face, so that for any lines that I do have from the makeup brush, it just pounces them right away. And I just like the look, the natural look that it gives, you know. Okay, so next I'm gonna use my concealer. Like I said before, it might be a little too dark. Yeah, not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's a little dark, so I'll just not highlight my face and I'll just conceal. I think this was the lightest shade that they had. I don't know. It's the lightest shade that I saw. I mean, I think it's the shade Fair, but it just seems really kind of yellowy. You know what I mean? Drilling. Like, it does a fine job of concealing, that's for sure. Just not highlighting, at least for my skin tone. Alright, so now that the concealing is done, I'm going to go into the Coty Airspun powder and set my under eyes and then the rest of my face. And another thing about this powder is if you don't like strong smells, you probably will not like this, because it has a heavy scent to it. Like, I feel like it smells like your grandma, you know, like your grandma's perfume that she would wear. Not that it's like stinky grandma or anything, it's just kind of like floral-y smell. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush and pressing it into my skin rather than like swirling it around, because I just don't want it to take off, you know, my foundation or concealer. Alright, so next, let's finish up the under eye, and I'm just gonna keep it simple. I said that last time, I know, but I'm really gonna keep it simple this time. Okay, so I'm going to go into this shade here that we use in a crease called Necessary. Where'd my brush go? Here it is. I got it. And just same on the other side. And I think I'll just leave it at that, guys. on the eyes at least. I'm not finished. Don't go anywhere. I'm not finished. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop on some mascara on my lower lashes using that same mascara earlier. Okay, so now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Hoola Mini Bronzer. Since you chose this one, I'm just gonna chisel out these cheeks here. You see a difference when you use bronzer and when you don't use bronzer. And then taking it on the forehead and around on the side of my face here. Doing the same to the other side. Taking it on the jaw, and on the chin. Not the chin, this is the chin. Below the chin, under the neck. Gosh, need to go back to school. Okay, so for blush, you guys picked the Ofra blush, and this I got, and I need to put it in a palette. I just dropped it. Don't worry, guys, it's safe. Ta-da! And I have white carpets, and it went face down, and I didn't make a mark. I'm so proud of myself. Might as well, if you're gonna throw it well enough that it doesn't make a mess, right? Alright, just applying this on my cheeks here and bringing it back to my ear. Okay, sorry if the frame looks a little different. I was applying my brush and you guys just went away. Now my SD card was full. Anyway, so I was applying the blush and saying this is a really nice blush and I really like it, but you guys just left. I was in the middle of talking and you left me. How rude. Just toning it down a little bit with the brush I use for powder. Moving on to highlight. You guys picked the e.l.f. highlight, and this is in the shade Moonlight Pearl. I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my face and eventually everywhere else. I do really like this highlight though. I think it's one of my favorite. I've been using it non-stop. I mean, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Highlight brings so much joy. Small things in life. Applying it to my cupid's bow, on my chinny chin, and on my furry forehead. But yeah, this is a really great highlight for being very inexpensive. I do believe it's maybe $4. I don't even know if it's that much. But yeah, it's real great. Let me just fix my hair here because it's falling places. And take a drink here. Ew. Just noticed my cup says Mr. Right on it. Okay, let's see. Where are we in this makeup application process? Next would be lips. Okay, so for lips, we had the Stila liquid lips. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Whoa, what is this hair going on back here? Go back to where you belong. Okay, sorry about that. So back on track. You guys had the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Biscotti, and then the Smashbox lipstick here in the shade, I'm not sure, Be Legendary. And I have to say they won 50-50. So what should we do here? I think both would look great with this look that I did. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both. How about that? I think I'm going to do the Stila one first. I'm just doing a light layer of this one because I don't want to put since it's a liquid lipstick, and I don't want to put a, lipstick on top and then have it pull everywhere. Does that make sense? Okay, so now for setting spray, you guys picked the Mario Badescu setting spray, so I'm just gonna spritz this all over my face. I need something to fan it. I'll use my brow palette and fan it. Okay, so for brows, I I didn't ask you guys about a brow gel, and I like my brows floofy, so what I'm gonna do is take some hairspray and then spritz it on my spoolie here and run it through my brows. And just brushing my brows hairs up for a very floofified look. I'm so excited, guys. I am remodeling my beauty room, and so I ordered a new desk, a new chair, one that doesn't squeak every time I move, and also new drawers for all my makeup. So all my makeup is currently sitting on the floor over here. Lovely organization, I know. That's just temporary. That's the word I was trying to say. Anyway, yeah, it's super exciting. And let me know if you guys want to see like a room tour, you know, like after it's all done up, you know, because I have lots of exciting things coming. I'm so excited. Anyway, this is the finished look. How do you guys think you did on my makeup choices? I think it turned out really well. I would definitely probably do this again. I think my final thoughts on eyelashes, even though I said that they were kind of easy and all this stuff, you know, these for me are harder to apply on myself. I feel like it's easier to apply them on other people. I don't know, not sure. But let me know if you want to see a lash tutorial and tips and tricks, because I could do that for you, and just like how to take care of them, because you can wear them multiple times. If you didn't know, I didn't know that for a very long time, and so yeah. Anyway, like this video, comment down below letting me know all your thoughts, and answer all my questions I asked you, because I feel like I asked you a ton of them. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I just said that, I know, but yes, do it. And also follow me on Instagram at Hannah D Beauty, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.